Project Onward is a nice place to be, you know. If you can get somewhere and do artwork, is artist's dream.
Project Onward is a nonprofit organization that supports the career development of adult artists with mental and developmental disabilities.
I paint in watercolors over here, and I do jazz musicians, blues, black history. This is Muddy Waters. This is Bo Ditton, Buddy Miles up there, Carolyn O'Day, Melina Dietrich, a bunch of them. And this is what I've been working on.
I got hired as a professional artist. I've been working for 8 years. I'm loving every minute of it, and basically I just wanted to be somebody. I always wanted to tell me I had to be somebody. I am somebody. I'm gonna make 3 sales, which I did today, and think positive.
My name is Rob Lenz. I'm the program director for Project Onward. After several years of working at Gallery 37, I and my colleague Mark Jackson got to be very interested in artists who had disabilities, particularly autism. So we felt very strongly that we were in a position to provide a studio environment for artists with special needs as they entered young adulthood.
Oh, when I'm drawing, it's like I get lost in it. I think I like cowboys because cowboys got a real strict sense of right and wrong. I like cowboys because they really stand for something. Mostly because cowboys don't turn into politicians. So I like that a lot.
What can I do to satisfy people? Just like this here picture here, most likely it'll be a woman, some woman. But I try to make it look as good where I can satisfy society. In the back of these pictures, I give meaning and explanation, and I tell them that a painting never sells before its time. But that's the chance a man take on being an artist.
My baby left me for the mailman. Bang, 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 bang. Because she said being an artist is not a secure job. Well, 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 well. I don't get no mail no more. So I don't know if she loves me. Bang, 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 bang. It seems he's always got a paycheck. Boom, 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 boom. And she never worries about the mortgage. Bang, 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 bang. How you like that? All right. Oh yeah, I'm selling that guitar too, boys and girls.
These were artists who were incredibly talented and were making really interesting work that already had an audience. But we knew that they wouldn't be able to sustain an art career independently. They weren't going to be able to go to art school and wouldn't be able to get a job. So, you know, in most cases they would just not be making art and not doing much of anything. So we wanted to create a place where they could use their skills and their abilities to make some money, have a sense of belonging, and, you know, have something to do that was meaningful for them.
I almost finished it.
That's beautiful, George.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
This is a depiction of a house in a place called Edenton, North Carolina.
It's really pretty. Wow, yeah, I like the colors.
I use the chalk pastel.
Chalk pastel.
Yes.
The artists are making the work where we're selling it, so they often get to meet the customers and the collectors who are buying their work, and in many cases it's the artists themselves who are closing the deal just by meeting the collector and making that connection, and a lot of times that just adds more value to the work. You can see people when they walk in, and then when they leave, they're different. You know, they've had this experience that's sort of profound, but also it's just, you know, it's an exchange, it's a business transaction. April's Autism Awareness Month, and we always try to do a show that highlights our artists with autism, and so we titled the show Unstrange, Autism Revealed. With autism, I think we're accustomed to thinking about it as this strange, almost exotic condition that we have a hard time understanding. And I think rather than just accepting that we'll never understand it, we want to make it unstrange, you know, not so weird, but that it's another part of life.
I've written 5 books. Gets good info on what autism's really about. I suffer from Asperger's syndrome. I also have a few other mental illnesses, but this gets me by. Gets me by pretty well.
The stuff that's different really stands out, and the stuff that stood out most to us was the work by the students with autism and other disabilities, because it came from a completely different place.
There are no rules in art. I don't care what anybody says. There are no rules. Draw whatever you want. Draw whatever you like. That's how it is. That's how I do my art. No rules.
We're always talking about people with disabilities, which we have to because that's the population that we support, but it's really abilities that are the reason they're here. When we started our portrait project, it was really important for us to have a sort of a structure where people from the general public could interact with artists in a way that the artist is the expert. You know, they're the professional, they're rendering a service to a customer. But in that process, I mean, it's like getting a haircut. You know, you're putting yourself in the seat with someone who is the professional, and in that transaction you're having a conversation, and it turns into this social exchange. As we observed how people reacted to it, we thought, wow, this is a really amazing way to enact our mission.
That's awesome. You did great. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Okay, great.
Culture, as we practice it, is for everybody. We don't consider what we do to be disability art. It's an art program for artists, and they happen to have disabilities.
I always like to do this. I mean, I never stop working, you know. I mean, life may take you on a ride, but you always come back to art. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm doing. I'm coming back to the thing that I love the most. And I've been on my ride, and I'm back.